Good day. Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel State of Car Hauling Address. It is Monday, April 6th, noon Central Time. Today, we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to make this quick. As you know, stay-at-home orders. That's not new information, but what is there are more states now that have joined. Only 6 states remain free from the order. Let's look at the map. Otherwise, it's shelter in place. And this is affecting the dealers, as you know. Our car sales, essential business, still have not had a federal answer on that. For the most part, showrooms are closed. Car dealer sales, not essential business, just maintenance and repair. This is affect. The first quarter results are in. Sales are way down. Not a surprise. Obviously, that's going to affect you as a carrier or a broker working with a dealer. And April could be worse. In fact, some dealers, I think this is from Michigan. Michigan has been a state very proactive on executive orders of shelter in place. ACV is trying to keep us updated of which states are allowing more, getting back to selling off the lot at the dealer. ADESA talking about auto auction simulcast this week. This is from the ADESA site, an update. And it's important to note, while the auction hours are limited, you can pick up and deliver vehicles. Just make sure you have the gate pass, call ahead. That applies at ADESA. Same at Mannheim. Drop-offs and pickups are allowed. Need to have a gate pass. Need to make sure you talk to the staff if you can. Copart. Vehicles are available for pickup. In fact, there's a Copart transportation app. You're going to want to check that out. And IAA, limited number of individuals inside. You can pick up cars. Now you got to ask yourself, should you? Just because you can, should you? That's a case-by-case basis. But what's important to note here, final piece of the news today, this is the Central Dispatch results. And they're at 14,000. You see that number? That's 14,000 loads posted nationwide from now to the next 30 days. Now this is interesting. Here's the number in August 2018 from one of my videos, top 5 car hauling load boards. There were 45,000 August 2018, and today there's 14,000 in the same time period. So that should give you a gauge. And unfortunately, in the 14,000 posted, you're going to see stuff like this. Really, for most people, this makes no sense. Montana to Florida, I would hardly consider that a route, let alone taking a truck for 18 cents a mile. That is definitely a state of car hauling information to think about. Ty, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing a lot of nothing. There's nothing going on. I'm hanging out at auctions, checking to see what's going on. You're right. You can come and get cars, and you can bring cars in. My question, though, Jay, is who's buying cars at auctions to go pick up?
That's what I was wondering, too.
So guys that are, and it's funny too, Jay, because we've been doing this for how many weeks now?
This is the 9th state of car hauling address in, I don't know, 2 weeks.
Okay, so it's funny because I can go back, and you could probably go back, and we can go back and look at these videos, and you'll see some action, something happening behind me. There's nothing happening behind me anymore in less than 3 weeks. So Jay's right. Hey, you can go pick them up. First of all, what's left? Is it the one that the dude bought 3 months ago that nobody wanted to pick up? Good luck finding it. The one or two. that you spend 6 hours trying to go get out of an auction that nobody's around, nobody's going to help you. I mean, it's hard enough when there are people here, right?
And that's what Andrew's talking about. Cars Arrive has lots of repos to haul and in-ops, right? That makes sense. That's the last stuff to go.
Well, and I'd be careful with those too, because I've been hearing conflicting reports that the repo guys they're being held back right now. So whatever's in there is probably already gone through the system and is ready to go, but that's going to probably come to a halt pretty quick too. Doesn't take long to wipe out the repo lots.
Well, and they're talking about, just as we're talking about stimulus, payroll protection, small business loans, they're also not they're not doing the repo like the normal business right now. They're letting folks get overextended on their loans, which is nice. That's compassionate, but it's going to affect capacity.
Yeah. And, I'm listening to you talk, and you're talking about car dealers, which, you and I, we've had these talks. We've been doing this for a while. A lot of the audience always wonders why we're always yapping about car dealers. Well, the reason we're yapping about car dealers is car dealers have to buy cars. Where do they buy them? Traditionally, at an auction. So whether you're aware of it or not as a carrier, why do you keep picking cars up at auctions? It's because that's where the cars are. That's where the dealers buy the cars. So if you're doing POVs, I have no idea. I can't even talk to that. Maybe there's POVs moving, but I'd still be careful with that.
Well, and people are moving cars. There's personally owned vehicles happening.
Where do they buy them?
But you're right. In fact, because I know I saw a post where I believe it was Paul talking about he had a BMW customer that was expecting business as usual.
Maybe there's POVs moving.
That's me. Which obviously, this is not business as usual. This is anything but business as usual. And Ziggy's in I was just checking the Facebook. Ziggy says on the Auto Transport Intel Facebook page that most auctions are having digital sales, and that seems to be the case. But you got to double check in states that are, especially like Michigan, where they're really, I think, cracking down is fair to say. And I saw a report that like a surfer in California, they waited till the surfer came out of the water and gave him a ticket for not social distancing. So you got to be careful. Let's say you do. Yeah, exactly. If you buy that car online, you might have to explain to the governor that you're trying to get it picked up. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Well, this goes back to what can we leave you with that is doable and actually what can you do right now that can help? I just got off the phone with a buddy of mine. He just started about a year ago, 3 stingers. What's going on? Nothing. He hadn't been doing anything for 2 weeks. Well, what are you doing? Well, we're working on our accounts payable and our accounts receivable. We're going through expenses. We got the trucks in the shop. Do the things that you can. Just be careful if you decide to go out.
Yeah, and that's what people are doing is they're you're sweeping out the storeroom. You're doing getting the that's what I've been doing, getting the little tasks done that I didn't get to. I think that's what most people are doing.
And two guys, I mean, here's the good news. At least my perspective, I've been around for a little while. This will end. And when it does end, hang on, right? So, exactly. Ziggy and I were talking the other day, messaging back and forth. Randy was on the show. There is this thinning of the herd concept that is real, and there will be people that we don't see anymore. Now, whether I'm being mean or a jerk, it doesn't really matter. It's just life. It's the way it happens. Actually, it's happened to me. I've seen some tough times, Jay.
We all have.
Yeah.
Anybody in business now. Yeah.
Just hang on.
Yeah.
It will get better.
Yeah.
But now's the time to really hone in and get in the office, get all that straight. Go through your payables, your receivables, look at your insurance, call around, see what you can do. Just now's a good time.
Look at this. And look, Andrew hit it right here. Andrew says, I'm going to make more visits to dealers this week to solidify relationships so when it does pick back up. And I'll tell you what, perfect segue, Andrew. Thank you so much. Because tomorrow night on Auto Transport Intel, we're going to have an online sales accelerator. That's the show. We're going to be talking about dealers and car shippers, carriers, brokers. Obviously, if you waited with an online strategy, the wait is over. And so we're going to be talking about that. We've got an amazing lineup that's going to be an amazing show. Please join us tomorrow night for Tuesday Nights Live. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, stay safe. Oh, don't forget these.
That's right. Stay safe. Definitely.
You can buy these at the auto parts store too, by the way.
Those are nice.
They really are.
Yeah.
Visibility, high visibility too.
Yeah. That's right. That's good. We want to make sure everybody knows. Okay, listen, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for another State of Car Hauling address. Ty, you stay safe. Everybody out there in TV land, stay safe. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Jay.
Okay, peace out.